Hello guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Nameless Fire Red. Now, obviously, the last episode, we did take on Misty, and we managed to get the, I believe, the Cascade badge from her. Having a quick look at our team, we've got obviously DFA, Charlie, Ripoff, Venus, Frogget, and Meh. Hopefully we will be replacing Meh at some point, but otherwise the team is looking pretty good. We only suffered one casualty in the last episode. If you guys haven't watched that yet, please go back and check that out. It was a pretty fun and entertaining episode, if I do say so myself. So we are going to head onto Route 25 now, which will allow us to catch another Pokemon. We're going to get through all of these trainers and obviously get through to Bull so we can get the SS tickets so that we are able to travel the SS Anne at some point. So without further ado, let's head straight into these battles. Okay, so Hiker Franklin would like to battle Timber. I don't know if Ripoff's going to be able to take this on. We can always try bounce. So let's head up into the air. He's going to focus energy to gain a chance of critical hits, obviously. Yeah, but he's just not doing the damage that he needs to. I mean, we can still bounce again, to be fair, because we are going to outspeed him. So he is going to miss with low kick. Ooh, he is going to use bide. Okay, he does miss, so that's okay. We'll just switch into Charlie. So we'll just pick him, get him out of here. Rugged Roller, so we'll switch train Magikarp again. Nice victory for Ripoff. There we go, Hiker Franklin has been defeated. Okay, so we're in this patch of grass, so I'm going to go for this and we're going to see what we're going to catch. Hopefully it's going to be something worthwhile. Okay, there we go, so another grass type, it's Wild Roselia. So I don't know if we're able to get Roserade in this version of the game. I assume that we are, but this does give us a backup grass option should anything happen to Venus. So we're gonna go for catching this, of course. So May is looking a little worse for wear. So let's just throw our Pokeball at Roselia. Hopefully it stays. I don't think Roselia's got a very low catch rate, so I think it should stay in the ball without an issue. There we go, Roselia was caught. So we're going to give him a nickname. We'll just call him Bud. Okay, so I have not added Roselia to the team because we do, of course, have a grass and poison type already in Weepinbell. Hopefully we will be able to get a leaf stone fairly soon. I mean, as soon as we get to Celadon, we should be able to buy one in the Celadon department center. We want to make sure that we've, of course, learned all the moves that we need. We want stuff like Razor Leaf, for example. But then we can, you know, at least have Victory Bell on the team, which I think is a decent grass and poison type to begin with. Okay, so local trainers come here to practice, blah, blah. Okay, so Bunnelby is here. Okay, we'll just switch to Charlie, I guess. Ooh, takedown. Painful. Okay, so we'll just pick away at Bunnelby. Bunnelby's been taken down. So Staravia is up next. Hidden Power is gonna... Ooh, Endeavor. Endeavor's a problem when you're fighting Staravia. Like, you gotta get rid of Staravia as quickly as possible because it's just got that potential to completely just wreck a run. So we'll use Hidden Power. Ooh, quick attack. Okay, so Hidden Power should do a decent amount of damage. There we go, yep. Critical and it's super effective. It's so nice having an electric attack on him. And we defeat youngster Joey. You want to hear about my Bunnelby, right? Want to trade numbers? Sure, Joey. Joey needs someone to talk to. We'll be friends with Joey if we have to. We're going to fight Wayne and his Rhyhorn. Do we dare do a Bubble? Let's try Bubble. Let's see how much damage we are actually able to do with Bubble. I mean, a decent amount. It was a critical. But with it being 4 times super effective... yeah, so let's use Bubble again. Ripoff is going to take down a level 21 Rhyhorn. Oh, gotta love Ripoff. We defeated Hiker Wayne. We sure are something, I know. Cool, so next battle, youngster Dan and his Slowpoke. Let's switch to DFA. Ooh, okay, we are confused. Okay, so maybe we rather just play this safe. I'm going to switch out to Venus. And then we will simply Vine Whip the Slowpoke. Jeez. The Slowpoke is causing so much damage. Okay, let's switch. Let's just be safe. We'll throw Meh in, and Meh can just do a quick attack. Yay, Meh, you proved to be useful. Meh's trying to learn Moonlight. So it's actually going to have a healing option. Maybe May's going to be okay. Like, if we really need to use her, I think that she'll be alright. She's not going to be great, but she'll be alright. So we'll forget Sweet Scent. And we'll learn Moonlight. DFA grows level 28. Ooh, Aerial Ace. I definitely want Aerial Ace. Okay, who's next on the trail? Picnicker Kelsey. And her Nidoran male. Maybe we just switch to something which isn't going to make direct contact so that we don't end up poisoned. So we'll just go Frogget and just Water Pulse this Nidoran. About to use Nidoran male. So we'll switch back to Ripoff and back to Frogget. Bubble Beam, bye. Okay, so we've got another hiker here, so we can expect some more rock battles. I'm off to see a Pokemaniacs collection at the Cape. Hiker Knob. Oh, your parents hated you, Knob. Your parents absolutely hated you. Okay, so Aaron. We do have fire with Charlie, but I am worried about Aaron having a rock type attack. So maybe we just simply switch to Frogget and we'll just use Bubble Beam. So Aaron is going to use Endure. Ooh. Okay, critical hit. Okay, so hopefully we're going to be okay. We should still outspeed Aaron. That was a decent amount of damage to Frogget though. So I am thinking we switch to Ripoff now. Makuhitas should be taken out easily by an Aerial Ace or by Peck. So we'll switch to Charlie. So let's use Peck. We'll take out Makuhita without an issue. Hey, Ripoff grew to level 20, guys. You know what that means. Vine Whip and Hiker Knob is done. And here we go, guys. It's the moment we've been waiting for. It's Ripoff. Ripoff's evolving. The Golden Magikarp is finally gonna fulfill his destiny, and he's gonna become a super special Gyarados. Wait for it. There we go. Ripoff the Royal Red Gyarados. Beautiful. Awesome. So Ripoff is going to learn Bite. We definitely want to learn Bite. We will forget Tackle. I want to see if he can learn Bubble Beam. It might, I mean, I know that it's a special attack, but it may, yeah. So we can learn Bubble Beam. So that's just better than Bubble. So we can use that until we learn something like Waterfall. I don't know if Waterfall is in this game. But yeah, until we learn something like that, a physical water attack. That'll be fairly useful. Yeah, let's entice this trainer to walk down here so that we can still get access to that TM, because she now opens up the path without us needing to use cuts. So here is a cool guy. He's got a girlfriend. I believe his girlfriend is Picnicker Kelsey, who we fought earlier on with her 2 Nidorans. So Kemper Flint is going to send out his Meditite. Bite is not going to do much, but we can use Bounce. So there goes our Gyarados up into the air. And he's going to miss Bounce. Okay. Well, let's try again then. We only have the 5 PP Ripoff. You can't be wasting it. Oh, and they're going to use Detect as well. Come on, Bounce. Bounce. Don't use Detect. There we go. Meditite is done. Ripoff has a super amount of attack. And there we go. And there's Moxie raising his attack as well. Awesome. So Stunky, will we change? Nope. We will take Stunky head on. Let's just bite him. Should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, well, it's not effective and it still did half damage. Okay, Ripoff is poisoned. Let's just bite. Get rid of Stunky. Okay, and we will cure that poison real quick. Okay, what do we just get? Oh, so we got Secret Power. So an attack that may have an additional effect that varies with the terrain. Okay, so here is another guy who will probably want to challenge us. So let's run in front of his path. Youngster Chad and his Cubchoo. Yeah, we're going to do a decent amount of damage to him. Our speed will fall, but our attack is going to raise with Ripoff. We're not going to change. Oh, we should have changed. It shinks. We have a serious electric weakness in our team, because 1, 2, 3, 4 of our Pokemon are weak against electric. We will be safe. We'll switch to Venus. So they're going to drop. He's going to drop Venus's attack, which kind of sucks. But we'll just use Acid as the special attack and get rid of Shinx. No harm done. Cool, so Youngster Chad has been defeated. Here is another battle that we can look forward to. Okay, she's super jealous of her friend with all the cute Pokemon. Yeah, Fairy we don't really have an answer for. We'll just bounce up into the air. Clefairy's going to use Sing and Miss, and we should just smack her with Bounce. There we go, so Clefairy is done. Moxie's going to raise our attack. Cubchoo. We'll bring out Charlie. And we'll just Ember Cubchoo. Ooh, Powder Snow. Yeah, we'll just Ember Cubchoo. Like, I know that we're paralyzed, but it's okay. There we go. Cubchoo is done. And Roselia next. We may as well use this last bounce. And Ripoff goes to level 21. Beautiful. Cool, so we are here at Bill the Clefairy. Okay, cool. So let's help Bill out and do the switch. I always found this to be really weird when I was younger. Like, it's a very out there kind of thing that he had turned himself into a Pokemon. Like, very, very weird. Very, very strange character, old Bill. So I didn't come to see your collection. I came for the SS ticket. Okay, cool. So I think that we are pretty much good to leave Vermilion City. So we have helped Bill. We've got ourselves the SS ticket. So we will hop here into the Pokemon Center, and we need to be able to learn how to use Cut. So, okay, so we're going to fight a Rocket Grunt outside here to get, I believe, TM Dig. We should get from him. Okay, so here's Venus. We'll just... because Krogunk is already poison. Yeah, this isn't fantastic. Let's switch to Charlie, and we will peck Krogunk and peck him again. So Solosis. We don't really have an answer to Psychic. I mean, we can use Ripoff and just Bite. So let's use Ripoff and Bite Solosis. There we go. Okay, so who is next? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool, we're done. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. So TM28, Dig. Cool. So we have learned Dig. I don't think any of our Pokemon are going to be able to learn Dig in any case. Frogget can, but that's a waste of a space on him. So so we can come down through this route and actually we'll be able to get a new Pokemon because this is now Route 5. So we're going to grab our Apricorns here, also a new addition to the game. So we'll grab our Apricorns and we are going to run through this grass and see what we can get as our next Pokemon encounter. So let's switch to Meh and see what the grass has hidden for us. Ooh, guys, it's a fire type. It's Vulpix. So Vulpix, obviously we will need a fire stone to fully evolve Vulpix, but Vulpix might be a decent, I guess a decent swap for, like, do we swap out Charlie perhaps? I do like Vulpix, and it is a pure fire type, so it might be something to consider. Like, if we can rather use Vulpix as opposed to another flying type, it does eliminate one of our electric weaknesses. Let us switch to Frogget, just that we resist any fire attacks that Vulpix does to us. And we'll lick Vulpix and try to basically paralyze her. There we go. So Vulpix has been paralyzed. Let's throw our Pokeball and catch Vulpix. Please? Yes, Vulpix stays in the Pokeball. Cool, so I think I'm gonna go with Kyubi, like Kyubimon in Digimon. So we have got our Vulpix, Kyubi. Yeah, so Kyubi the Vulpix joins the team, and I'm thrilled about that. She is going to be transferred to Bill's PC now at first. So I think I'm going to swap her out and add her to the team. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have added Kyubi to the team. So we've got Kyubi here. I did switch out Charlie. I was considering taking out Meh, but I think that would be kind of cutting our own nose to spite our face, just because we would then have duplicate fire types, and we would have, you know, that extra flying type as well. So by doing this, it does eliminate some of the duplication that's going on in our team. So it does give us a little bit more coverage, and we can start leveling up Kyubi as much as we possibly can. So, obviously we are not going to be able to come through here. This guy's going to want his tea first, so we are going to need to take the underground path. So, let's see, what do you want? So, Nidoran female for Nidoran male, so that trade hasn't changed. So, yeah, so we are going to head through the underground path. Okay, so we have come out on the other side in Route 6. So with this being Route 6, we do have the opportunity to catch another Pokemon. So I think we will first take on this bug catcher right over here. So Bug Catcher Kygo. Will Kyogre be able to deal with this guy? Possibly. So let's use Confuse Ray. Ooh, okay, so Psybeam, and we're going to hurt ourselves in our confusion. We're not going to use Kyogre. So we'll switch out and we'll bring in Ripoff. And Ripoff can then use Bounce and smack Vivillon. Okay, Moxie is going to kick in. We're going to use Volbeat. Yeah, we want Kyogre to get levels, so we'll switch Kyogre in. And then we'll just keep using Ripoff. Bounce. Get rid of Volbeat. Ripoff grows to level 22. About to use Illumise. We'll bring in Kyogre. Rinse and repeat. Bounce. Bye. Ooh, a Ditto. Okay, so that is very interesting. Pokeball. There we go. We catch Ditto. Alright, so it's more to make up space than anything. I mean, it's never a bad thing to have more than, you know, our 6 Pokemon, just because we know that death can be around any corner, sadly. And we'll just call this Ditto Shifty, because it's a shapeshifter. Ha 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 ha. So Shifty, the Ditto, joins the team and goes to Bull's PC. Cool, so we will keep training up Kyogre. Alright, so the next person to battle is going to be this guy who's there, quit listening in on us. So Ricky is going to send out his Froakie, which is not going to be able to stand up to Venus. Vine Whip, bye. Alright, another Bug Catcher. They're all over the place. Bug Catcher Elijah Wood wants to send out his Whirlipede. I guess we'll just go Ripoff again and use Bounce. And Whirlipede is done for. QB grows to level 19, and we defeat Elijah. One Aguave Berry, one Ayapapa Berry, and now another battle down here. So Picnica Isabel will send out her Drillbur. We definitely want to not go in on Drillbur with Kyogre. And then we will use Bubble Beam, which should do a decent amount of damage to Drillbur. There we go, so super effective, takes it out. Ripoff wants to learn Dragon Rage. So Dragon Rage always does 40 damage, right? I don't know how useful that really is at this point. I think that we're going to do more damage with regular attacks in any case. So I think that we just stick to what we've currently got. So no Dragon Rage for us. Okay, so Shinx will go with Venus just to resist the lightning, and we'll Vine Whip Shinx. And Vine Whip again. Ooh, Staravia's here. Okay, so what are we going to use to get rid of Staravia? We really need a rock or electric type. I guess we'll go with Staravia and just use Hidden Power and hope that Staravia does not use Endeavor at some point. So we'll use Hidden Power. We will miss because they're going to spam double team. Okay, come on, Hidden Power. There we go, Staravia is done. So it's going to be Shinx coming out again. We'll switch back to Venus and we'll use Vine Whip. And Shinx is done for. Bye. Yeah, I have our number. Everyone wants our number, guys. We're very, very popular. So Picnica Isabel. And then, yeah, we're going to have this one more battle before we head into our next town. So Nidoran. Again, we'll go with something that isn't going to make physical contact with it. So we'll just use Water Pulse, get rid of Nidoran, and Nidorino is next. Let's just be safe and just smack Nidorino straight away. Nidorino is confused. Ooh, double kick. So we'll just Water Pulse again, and Nidorino is done. Okay, awesome. So we are in Vermilion City. Yes, I love to fish. So he's going to give us an old rod. I don't think I want to use up our rod encounters until we have a decent rod, so then we can go back to the cities if we need to and fish if we do need encounters to catch some Pokemon later on in the game. So I'm going to save our fishing encounters for emergencies. So yeah, Versus Seeker will be very useful for grinding. Okay, so coming across to the Pokemart, I think we are going to definitely want some Super Potions just in case. So we'll get ourselves some Super Potions and maybe we'll just top up on like 5 Pokeballs. And then I think that that's all that we really need for now. Maybe I'll get ourselves a few more regular potions just for in-between battles, because it does work out more cost effective. Okay, so this guy should give us a bicycle voucher, I think. So yes, I want to hear about your Pokemon. He loves Rapidash, blah, 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 blah. We'll listen to his speech, and we will get the bike voucher so that when we go back to Cerulean City, we'll be able to get a bicycle that we can travel with. So very, very useful. We'll head back to Cerulean once we've done a little bit more. So yeah, so here's the gym. We can't get through that until we have cut, so we're gonna have to do our travel on the ship. I think the first thing that I want to do before we do that is that so Route 12 may be blocked off by a Pokemon detour through rock tunnel to reach Lavender. Cool. So I think that what I want to do is we want to go and catch a Pokemon in Diglett Cave, so that hopefully we then will have a ground type which we can train up in anticipation for Surge. So I think that we will go and do that, and then we'll see what we can catch out on this route to our right as well. Obviously, whatever our first encounter is, we are going to be catching. It would be great if it's a Dugtrio, but I highly doubt it. Okay, so it's not only Digletts in here now. So our ground type is going to be a Baltoy. I mean, I'm not really complaining about that. That should be pretty cool. So, Mare is going to be hurt pretty badly. Let's use Struggle Bug. Okay, so it is going to do a decent amount of damage. Okay, so let's throw our Pokeball and catch this Baltoy. Yes, there we go. First Pokeball. Baltoy was caught. I'm happy with that. So I've never really used Baltoy too much. So yeah, but I mean it's a ground type, right? So Baltoy is going to be called. There we go. So we've got Clayton the Baltoy. I think we'll go for that. Clayton's going to be transferred to Bill's PC. So we will go immediately and pick Clayton up. And that, unfortunately, I think, is going to mean the end of Meh in our team. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is Clayton, Ground and Psychic, holding a Light Clay as well. Attack and Special Attack isn't great, but it's a decent defensive Pokemon. And it is going to eliminate the electric attacks on Surge as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, Psybeam, and Ancient Power. Okay, so let's head out to our right, and we have got this route ahead of us. So we are going to first battle Youngster Eddie. So bring out Frogget, just use Water Pulse. Frogget grows to level 26, and Youngster Eddie has been defeated. Okay, so this is another opportunity for us to catch another Pokemon. If we don't first fight Youngster Dylan. Okay, so Baltoy, we'll just simply switch to one of our water types. So let's switch to Ripoff, and we'll just use Bubble Beam and get rid of Baltoy. Bye. So Luxio, we're gonna want to probably switch to Clayton. We can then use Mudslap is going to do the most damage, but it's not a super strong ground attack. So let's use Ancient Power and hope that we get the boost. So yeah, so let's hope that we get a boost to our stats. Oh, so Clayton just got smacked with Bite. We're going to switch Clayton out. We need to be safe here. I'm a little worried about Clayton. Clayton's not doing so well. We'll see how the rest of this goes. So we'll use... Okay, so he's going to use Roar and bring Kayabi out. No, we don't want Kayabi. We want Venus. So it's going to use Bite. That's fine. We'll just use Vine Whip. Cool, so Luxio has been defeated. So Venus wants to learn Knockoff. I don't know, it's going to give us decent coverage. It's going to give us good coverage against Psychic types as well. I know that I want to keep a Grass type move and a Poison type move. Growth is nice for raising either one of those. And Sleep Powder is also really nice for... it's tough. I don't know, I guess... I don't know if opponents really have items in this mod or not. So we'll just stick with what we have. Kyogre wants to learn Will-O-Wisp. Kyogre can definitely learn Will-O-Wisp. Fire Spin, Confuse Ray. We'll keep Payback and then we'll forget Round Eyes. Okay, so after a quick healing at the Pokemon Center. Let us see what our encounter is here on Route 11. Alright guys, so this is our encounter on Route 11. I did a lot of running around. We found a lot of duplicates. So this is our encounter. It's a Smeargle. Now, again, I'm not the biggest fan of Smeargle. He is very difficult to actually utilize properly, at least I feel. And you basically have to trace the correct moves and things, so it takes a lot of planning and a lot of pre-planning. So this guy's going to go into the box, most likely. But I'm going to do my best to catch him. So he has already sketched Will-O-Wisp. Now, I don't know if that counts for when we catch him. I mean, I think it would. So we'll see. Okay, so he is down to red health. This is basically our chance to catch him. If we don't catch him, it's okay. You know, worse things have happened. I don't think it's that much of a loss. But he is here. So Smeargle will join the team. He's going to go to the box. And he will be the most generic name. He will be Picasso. Alright, so we are here heading onto the SS Anne. So we're going to flash our SS tickets. And we are going to head aboard the ship. Alright guys, and with that is going to be it for today's episode. I'm trying to keep the episodes to a reasonable size and a reasonable length. I don't want it to go on too long for you guys, and then it's, you know, too intimidating to watch. I want to keep it as bite-sized as possible, so I've been editing down a lot of the video. If you are enjoying the series so far, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you would like the episodes to be longer or shorter, let me know. Any feedback is always really much appreciated. So as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and give me a subscribe if you if you are enjoying the series so far and you are enjoying the content. It would really help me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys so much. So until the next time on the SS Anne, bye for now.